Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to be continuing on that Warlock character today, and we have a return to form a little bit in this episode. There is a lot of talking to you in this episode. Returning to what I was doing a lot more at the beginning of this series, where I'm not as much talking about the content and what's happening on the screen, but I'm talking just through my thoughts. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's jump into it.
We'll never find out now.
All right. Back to it. Just finished that ambush on the ambush. Oh, just kidding. Now I finished the ambush on the ambush. Taking out all the devils.
No time to.
Battle has taken its toll.
They're demons, devils.
Hey, good looking.
Not sure. Oh man. That was a tough one for sure. This is a tough episode going forward. I peeked ahead because I knew what was coming up is tough. So just a warning. This one's a little tough. Oh, that's cool. Disguise up to 4 members of your party. That could be real nice for like getting into Moonrise. Undetected. You just all show up as like drows and say that we're like the absolute or whatever, so that what's his name doesn't recognize us. Hellfire hand crossbow. Possibly inflict burning when hitting a creature with this weapon while hiding or invisible. Oh wow. And infernal metal just to freaking dig it in. So having scorching rays back would be nice for Carbrick, and he doesn't really use his offhand ever. Why'd she just get tools of the trade? What was that?
What
I
now?
don't know. Who knows?
It's mine now.
Yeah, Astarion. I have been picking up all of the
Well, this is a lot. What a lot of.
all the umbral gems. I've been picking up all the umbral gems with Astarion, so might as well keep that trend going so he just has them all. I'll have to be looking between all their inventories.
Yoink!
I think this is a guy that I threw off the edge. I don't remember ever blasting anybody off the edge. Oh no. Okay, Carbrick would have the fight. With his Eldritch Blast, he'd have blasted somebody off. He'd have Eldritch Blasted somebody off. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that the Scorching Ray spell would be nice to be on Carbrick. That's my main thought. I don't know, the hiding... It doesn't do a lot of damage. I wonder if it does more for Astarion. But the lack of proficiency... the lack of proficiency doesn't really affect his ability to just use Scorching Ray, because I'm never going to actually use the crossbow as a crossbow. I'm just going to hold on to all that infernal iron.
Alright, what now?
Even though it's useless without damage. Get my guy back. And I remember Scratch. I got Scratch. So I want to see if I can summon both Scratch and the Imp. But no, the Imp goes away. I wanted to just have Scratch kind of hang out with me, because he's supposed to like be able to pick up stuff or like find, maybe he finds all those like hidden treasures. I'm not really sure what he does, so I think this is not the place for him. But
Not as bad as it could.
Chambers of Penance.
yeah, at least I wasted my my imp, my fine
Damn,
familiar.
It's good to be alive. Soldier?
One more searching. I remember that there was a chest over here. I scouted it out when I was using my imp. I'm just looking around, figure my thing out. You know, something I've been spending a little bit of time doing is there's this new feature. New now. This is 2023. October 2023. Wow. There's a new feature in Photoshop. They just put AI in, generative AI. So you can generate whole sections of an image or tell it to realistically put something into your scene, like a flock of sheep or birds or a building or a door on the building or a window or stuff like that. I've been messing around with it and genuinely having a ton of fun. So once I start to get grip or a handle on it, I guess, I think I'm gonna make a video for that. I definitely like that avenue of video making over some of the other ones, over Assassin's Creed. I think that's definitely going. I think that's going in the direction that I want to be heading. I don't want this to really just become a video game channel, a gaming channel. I like to cover all the subjects that I'm interested in. Gaming, philosophy, art, stuff like that. I want to make videos about all that stuff. Definitely. I mean, this is a debate that I have with myself. I don't know if I'm philosophical. I'm generally, I go about things philosophically, but I don't spend a lot of time on philosophy. Like, I don't spend a lot of time talking about Socrates and Aristotle and
Rat feet.
that stuff. You know, when I talk about philosophical ideals, I'm mostly trying to relate them to the individual I'm speaking with. So, or to myself in my own situation. I'm trying to realize how I know that that's a zealot of the absolute, but it makes sense given there's an amulet of the absolute. So, it does not look like they survived that situation. Yeah, that's a bad sign for them, for their survival. How I was able to find their armor still in one piece, I guess. Must be really good armor if it's survived whatever assault that was. But yeah, I think of. So I tend to believe myself to be more psychological rather than philosophical, because it's more about the individual rather than, you know, the individual in the mind rather than the ideals. But yeah, I I don't want to just head like brute force down the path of gaming channel. I'm interested in the idea of making reviews for games and stuff like that, but I don't think I don't want that to ever become the main content on my channel. I mean, I could see a world where that happens, but it's not the goal right now.
Don't burn yourself.
It'd be funny to come back to this video and
I'm too tall
completely
for
eat my
this.
words and have made this a review channel. But if I were to make it a review channel, I think I'd be closer to Donkey. I don't think I'd want to make like a serious review channel. His is serious sometimes, but not
For me? This mirror was an instrument of
not in
Shell's
like
faith.
informing
Dark
everybody
magic still
if the game
floats
is
in the shadows.
generally good. That's not what he's trying to do. He's just finding creative ways to show his opinion on games. Show what he thinks about the industry in general. What he has been doing is really cool. The stuff with the indie developers and that kind of stuff.
Chamber of Command.
I'm blanking on the name of it right now. But definitely look into it. Really cool stuff.
Assume nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Consider me intrigued.
I saw a video that was talking about don't wait for
Mirror is shattered and beyond any use.
your audience to come before you start making the content you want to. And that's that resonates, because that's definitely something that I've done in the I've had that mindset for sure in the past. Right? I don't know if that's what I'm doing right now in making this content until people start watching, and then I'll make other content. That doesn't... Oh, man. I think my issue is different. I think my issue is just being scared that the content that I want to make won't have the audience I want it to have. Right? Oh, the original purpose of the sacred mirror has been lost to the ages. Some suppose that it was the result of Telamont Tanthal's attempt to delve into the Shadowfell itself. In the time before the folly of his master Karsus, others claim it to only be an object of devotion after the fall in Ethereal. When the lost-stricken survivors of the floating cities found comfort in Lady Shar's embrace, what is certain is that many of the Night Singer's faithful claim to feel some echo of her power and her majesty when in the presence of her mirror, even though it has been shattered. They are often said to feel lesser once they step away from the mirror, hence the name it has commonly been known by.
Repositioning.
Interesting. I wonder... Oh, man. I have regrets of not having Shadowheart here. But, to be honest,
The mirrors here seem to not
I
reflect
want,
light, but devour it.
my other playthrough has Shadowheart as, like, a part of the party. And in this playthrough, I remember not liking her at the beginning. I've come to like her a little bit more since playing the other character, but still don't like Gale. I still don't. Gale just rubs me the wrong way, you know. And if there's one thing I need from Baldur's Gate characters, is for them to rub me the right way. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I do think I I want to get into making. Oh man, I need to just pull the trigger and release the videos that I have made. And if they get the negative reaction, then just keep making this content. Why would this be plan A and that be plan B when I want that one to be plan A, right? You know, this is a, if eventually gaming just becomes the content that I can make and that I will have an audience for, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense not to release that. But I'm in a different mindset now than I am when clicking OK for a video. You know, when releasing a video, hitting export, because it's a
On the altar is an inscription.
it's a while,
Brave
you
the
know.
gauntlet of your Lady Shah, surmount her trials, and rise a dark justiciar.
Would not like to be a dark justiciar, I don't think, but I do want to find what's going on at the bottom of this. Whatever Ketheric Thorm is trying to get to, that is where I'd like to be, so that I can stop him from doing whatever he would like to do there. I'm trying to get Asterion to leave, and I want Carbrick to be able to do this because he's got the higher
On the altar
intelligence.
is an inscription. Brave the gauntlet of your Lady Shah, surmount her trials, and rise.
And I
a
did
dark
use the
justiciar.
astral knowledge to get proficiency in all intelligence based, which I didn't need here. Asterion could have done it just fine, but whatever.
Elite warriors
Oh, but I knew that
loyal
about
to their
Justiciars.
last breath.
Yeah, I think Shadowheart told me that. Okay, how about this one? This one, I did need all of the bonuses, so that's why you use
Shah worshippers value traits like stealth, martial prowess, and navigating their goddess's darkness.
the right character.
The trials may test such skills. It seems they would complete their initiation with the blood sacrifice of a Selûnite.
Interesting. I don't think we have a Selûnite to be completing the blood sacrifice for.
Very well.
Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, I was saying that it's there's a lot that happens in the process in between, like, finishing the video and having it
Lead to the next part of Shah's
be on a platform, right? It's not just step one, make video, step two, put it on YouTube. It's there's a lot in the middle
How about this?
that I keep seeing he gets some shrouded thing from his bow. I keep seeing it trigger on him, and I'm thinking that it's something negative, that it's a bad thing, that it's the shadow attacking me, but I don't think the shadow's attacking me down here. Yeah, and all those steps being in between me and making the video
Watch the shadows.
and putting it up
Spill
and
the
hitting
blood
the
of Selûne
release
and
video,
rise a
release
warrior
button,
of Shah.
right? All the steps being in between that are daunting
The element of surprise.
because there's so many points. It's not frictionless. There's so many points where I can say no to hitting the button. I'm saying, am I sure? You know, making a title for it, making a description for it. Those are all friction points for me when releasing content that matters.
On her enemies.
Because I have to think about what I'm putting out there and I haven't put it
Shroud
out there yet,
yourself in
right?
blackest night.
So the moment of courage that I have when hitting export, right? Because that's an easy one. That's relatively frictionless.
Trust
Is
your
exporting the video
secrets to
out.
the night.
It's relatively frictionless to do that, and having the finished
Shroud
video on my
yourself
computer,
in blackest night.
easy, frictionless. But then to think about the contents of the video enough to make a title for it, that's huge friction. Then that causes me to go back and make changes to the video and make sure it's perfect. But then I get back in the headspace that
Your party is gathered.
I get into when
You're
I,
ready. Or so you hope.
you know, am making the video, and I'm happy with the video, and this is giving me a scary message, telling me that some stuff is about to go down in this place, which I knew that some stuff was about to go down in this place. It makes sense, yeah. But that was weird. It says specifically some big stuff is about to happen. So I want to read up and see what all there is. Everything that I know about this portal right now. Yeah. Yeah, that keeps getting me. I keep getting to the point where the video is being uploaded, but I just don't hit send. You know, I don't make a title for it, and I don't make a description for it, and I don't upload it. I don't publish it. I guess I upload it, but I don't publish it. Yeah, so I really want to get down there to figure out how to help out the Night Song, who seems to be an individual. So I need to just do it, though. You know, this is the right mindset. Like, this is what I'm trying to make my channel for. I think these videos aren't necessarily gaming videos. I mean, they are, especially the last, like, oh man, the last few videos have been really, I've been slacking. I think I got into a groove with releasing the videos every day. That some days I just wasn't up for this kind of, you know, openness. I just kind of wanted to sit down and watch video game on screen and talk about, you know, stimuli that I'm seeing. But this video is a little bit longer. I can already tell. Yeah, I pre-cut all these videos so I know about how long they are, because I don't want to be cutting stuff in the middle of action. I want to cut it after something happens. And I want to kind of control how long a video is, but this one being made up of the contents that it is, I knew I was gonna at least talk to you in this manner for a portion of it. So I didn't realize I was gonna be talking in this manner throughout most of it, but it is kind of seeming like that's what's happening.
Party is gathered. You were ready.
But it's good. It's healthy. I
Also,
think I
you
needed
hope.
to do this again to get back into the groove of doing this. Because
As you
this is
step
the goal.
into the
This is where I'm
silent
trying to
water,
get. This is what I
a
want
foreign
the content
dread
of the channel to
travels
be.
through you.
Jeez,
It
man.
curls its way up your leg, squeezing tight.
Yeah, man. Shadowfell is not to be messed around with. Oh, God. Here we go. Yeah, I'm dead. That was it. I died. Just kidding. Yeah, this isn't good. This isn't good. This is not a good sign.
You did well. Better than I would have credited you with. Now,
Oh,
hurry
no
along
frames.
and bear witness to my masterpiece.
I better have noticed. Oh, it doesn't look like I noticed. Oh, it figured it out though. Okay, bet.
The Shadowfell, or at least a little pocket of it, repurposed to house the relic.
The relic. Dude, that sucks. He's just calling her a
Simple.
relic.
I followed you. It seems Shah still holds a grudge against General Thorm, and so sought to prevent me from entering in his name.
If Shar holds a grudge.
Luckily, you were the perfect agent in helping me slip past her defenses.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Now the Night Song is within reach.
Good.
There is not a shadow of a doubt. But don't take my word for it. Come, see for yourself.
Oh, he's just gonna float on over there.
I feel lighter, unburdened.
Why is
as
he
if the
giving me
softest
this
push could
now?
send me drifting away.
What? I don't understand what that was.
Need to find a way forward.
Why did Volo...
Descend to her.
Oh, no fall damage. That's pretty cool. I like when a game takes away fall damage. Kill her. Now that's a weird message to be seeing. I don't know who these guys are.
Descend.
Soul hunters. Justiciar soul hunters. Why is Karlak not following us? I don't know if you can see that on the icon on the map. She's way behind.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps you're the capable
Aelin.
Your insults grew tired and shopworn years ago.
Balthazar. Come to add more bars to my cage? Or perhaps to lead this would-be Justiciar's blade directly to my heart?
Dude, this is crazy.
I invite you. Heap more sins upon your head. My retribution will be all the sweeter for them.
All this time, and you still fail to appreciate the gifts I bestowed on you, Aelin. Sad to see a thing of beauty
not recognize its own worth. But General Thorm, he appreciates you, and he wants you close at hand. So, I am here to whisk you back to him.
Ketherick. I welcome the sight of him after these 100 years. He whose immortality I supply with my very soul.
General Thorm. I'm sure you'll be on your best behavior.
Well, this
for
guy
him,
sucks.
But just in case, I've taken some precautions. Keep back. It will take quite some concentration to secure Aelin for her little journey. Bring her
And what are you
home.
gonna do to her?
What else? Aelin is so much more than you comprehend. She is an Asimar, bound to a soul cage of my creation and lending her immortal strength to General Thorm.
Okay.
Her power, his will, and my genius. An unsurpassable feat.
Yeah, I don't like this guy.
Ramblings most unsane. Poor Balthazar. For maggots ate his brain long ago.
Nice one.
Hold your tongue, Aelin.
Oh, she's
Or
been
I'll take it away from
she's
you
been thinking
again.
these up.
And you,
She probably has a little bit of time to do it.
no more interference.
I might do a little bit of interference, to be honest. No, I'm just gonna attack him. Why give him
me,
warning?
you fool. You cannot stop what is to come.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Let us make short work of this.
He casts haste on himself. Oh my gosh. He used Ray of Sickness on Asterion. Blast. Oh, he's insane. How did he hasten? Did he cast hasten on himself? That dealt a lot of damage. That was 32 damage. Holy moly. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, I gotta get to Balthazar. I gotta just attack him. I figure something out. But he's hastened. He's so strong. And there are so many guys. Oh, this is not what I thought was going on. Okay. Like, usually I like to have setup happening. But he got the first move. You know?
I've got this. Shadow lag.
I wish I could have let him start concentrating and then attacked him. You know? That's how I'd like to play that. Have him concentrating on the spell and then attack him while he's vulnerable. Instead of this baloney that he gets to do his complete setup before I even get to attack. I'm gonna throw a potion at Asterion, but for whatever reason the path is interrupted. There's something, yeah. There's some invisible wall in between me and him. I need to get a little bit closer. Give him a little bit of healing. And a little bit is right. I only gave him 2 health points. That was not worth the action. I thought that gave more. Like, 2 isn't even a possible roll that you can get with the potion of greater health. Greater healing. So, that was... Yeah, it's got 4d4 plus 4. The minimum you can get is 8. I don't... That was so upsetting. I should have just had him drink one. No, but I wanted to do double, and I don't get to
Soldier.
do much with her, because... Okay. Distracting strike on him so that Asterion can assassinate him. But he missed. Can't use that. He's undead. So whatever. This... Oh man, this is gonna be painful. This fight is not going well. I can't even take out one of his lackeys. And I just used my bonus action, so now he's caught out. This is another distracting strike, and it doesn't finish him off. Attack him again. Okay, that does. Now I can get over to Balthazar. And I can use Soul Rend on him. And of course, I miss. 70% chance, and I miss. And that really did it for this fight. That was it. I don't know what the plan is right now. And I just put Asterion in the middle of all this. I don't want to attack the Night Song. Or Aelin. I don't want to attack Aelin. I'll put it right there so that he's at least blinded. But I still get Lae'zel. Sucks. But I'll get all these guys. Hopefully. And I'll get him back here. Just out of the middle of everything. That does leave Asterion high and dry. Miss. $13 damage. Miss. Miss. They take more damage. Ray of Frost on her for only 2 damage. Okay, he took 7 damage. Okay, he's down. Missed Lae'zel. We expected this. I still haven't hit Balthazar. Missed Lae'zel again. That somehow hit. There, Balthazar is going. And he used Cloud Kill to deal 25 damage, and then Ray of Sickness to do 27. to knock out Lae'zel. And she dies immediately on her turn to Ray of Sickness. So she's just dead. And Asterian's down. So this is where, oh man, this is where I need to start talking about this save scumming, because I am right there. I am so pissed off about this fight, how Asterian missed his attack that was like a 70 to 90%, I don't remember what it was, a 70 to 90% chance to hit. And then Lae'zel missed her attack that was a 70% chance to hit. So I'm infuriated. I don't know why I keep using the greater health potions. They only give 2 points of healing. Oh, but it gave a little bit more. He has 16 health points. I don't know why. This is this buggy game. I'm really feeling like scumming. Does it? I feel cheated a little bit.
Fuck yes.
I don't know about cheated, but like, that didn't feel like good chances. How could it looked like it was gonna attack all of them, but it didn't. I don't understand. Why didn't it knock all of them off?
Still breathing.
And then I
Despite everything.
take a step too far. It didn't show me that I was gonna take damage, but I took damage. Ridiculous. Whatever. I'm not gonna block Ray across. This is tough. Barlack is taking a lot of damage too. Blinded me. And he recast Cloud Kill. And I'll counterspell that. I don't want her to go down. Yeah, she's 4 health. So I'll try to get rid of those guys. I can't Bull's Rush again, or else I would. I'll shove him off. Okay. Okay, she at least was able to deal with all that, but she's not able to get very far. There are 3 guys right there waiting to get attacks of opportunity on her, so I'm gonna get her to the edge here. I guess just hold on. Again, 85 health up there. It's not good. I'm trying to throw like something within. I put all my thrown items inside of a pouch, so that they'd all be there, you know. But I want to access them. Throw this. Can't throw it that far. But Yeah, I don't really want to step any closer. Also, I want to avoid getting the night song. I don't know why I keep calling Aelin the night song. It's Aelin.
Easy.
Yeah, that didn't do what I wanted it to.
Let's have some courage.
Of course, he can't reach all the way over there. He could probably reach this guy, though. But he has disadvantage on him. I'm happy that I have Astarion, you know, in the party because he got his interaction with Raphael. But he's super lackluster in these fights. He's just not doing a lot.
Survival is all that matters.
Target's too far because I'm blinded. Yeah, I also can't shoot a fireball because I'm blinded. So, this blindness got me. Good thing I didn't counterspell it because I was able to save it for Karlach, but I must have a potion or something for it. It's not I was thinking antidote, but it's not a poison. It was a spell that was applied to me, so I don't think it'll work. But that will. Remedial potion. I can't drink because I chose to push him off the edge. So that's where we're at. I'm kind of thinking that if I can get over to if I can get over to Lae'zel, I can revive her and she can be useful in this fight. I can use her. Fight maybe if I use telepathy, and it didn't do anything, so that was kind of last straw. Not telepathy, telekinesis on him, and he saved. But I would like to know how much he saved for. It was just a series of blunders. Like getting Carbrick too far away from Lae'zel that he couldn't cast Counterspell when he was trying to cast Cloud Kill on her or something on her. Getting Carbrick too far away to not block him from killing her right away. That was a mistake. Missing the attack with Astarion. I mean, that wasn't like a mistake, but I mean, there were so many things. I should have just taken the attack from the guy. Lae'zel could have taken the attack of opportunity from the guy and not wasted all of her attacks trying to just get away from the guy. Sometimes I just got to take those attacks. Like, I got to eat it. You know, another thing, I could have used Astarion to cast like haste on Lae'zel, so Lae'zel is at least fighting at the same rate as Balthazar. There are so many things that are coming to me in this moment, you know, that's just like this. Yep, that was perfect. That had to happen, of course. Must have advantage. He's blinded, so he can't shoot anything. Target's too far. Boom.
Another fight. Let's go.
Yeah, then I remember I have my potion, so I take the potion. Don't end turn. Holy moly. And I blast these two. Finally some good news. Clear them away from her. And then I use Astarion to throw a potion. And luckily, even though he's blinded, he can still throw a potion at Karlach. And it does more healing than the greater potion. Ridiculous. And I hide with him and I move him back.
Got this.
And then Karlach, I'm thinking I can take her over here, but she's just gonna die. So I move her back with Astarion here. And I end the turn. Karlach gets blinded again. Somebody gets put to sleep. Oh, Karlach again gets put to sleep because she has such low health. I'll use the Entropic Ward, and it just gets rid of my temporary hit points, and then they pelt me with arrows. So Balthazar comes down here. Use Ray of Sickness to knock down Karlach. Wonderful. Can't attack Balthazar because countless reasons. You can't sneak attack Balthazar. I can shoot him with an arrow. I can't sneak attack him. And then I try to click over to Karlach and I end up shooting him. Wonderful. With a sneak attack too, so does 27 damage. Lucky for me, Astarion doesn't hit as hard as freaking anyone. So I'm like fully ready to load back the game. But I don't know, it hurts. It hurts. And so I push on. I don't know. This is a debate I've been having. This is another one. Because I really want to go back and just kind of redo this episode. You know, I'll redo the session, but then there's not the discovery factor. Like, I know what's coming, and so I don't get surprised like I did in this encounter. I would go about this encounter differently. You know, probably. I would probably keep most of my party away and then have them only come. I guess I could try to recreate this exact situation and just have Karlak be the one outside of the group and choose all the same dialogue options.
Karlak, it's go time.
But, I mean, then I'd have to go back and redo the fight with the devil guy too.
In position.
The Orthon. And then proceed as if none of this happened. But that feels wrong.
Shall we dance?
You know, I don't like that. That goes against the spirit of this channel and what I'm trying to do with this.
Don't linger.
But so does, so does this. I'm trying to flee. I'm trying to get away from this fight. This is too much for me.
Bye forever, pal.
You know, my party is not ready for this. And, I realized that, this game has a broken stealth mechanic. That as long as we're in combat, they're gonna keep looking for me.
Incoming.
And, I can kind of just keep stealthing at the end of the turns and keep attacking them. They just don't move. They don't do anything. And I guess they're not wily enough to jump up here. They might not have, like...
Can't risk being an open.
They might not have the jump speed. Or the jump distance. The movement speed to get up here. The strength. Jump all the way up here. Like, they're all... You know, we're still fighting. Right? But... I think he's close to losing his haste. I don't know if he is. Is he lethargic? I don't know. Isn't that a thing that has to happen when you're hastened? So, yeah, this sequence, it takes a little bit. You know, video's not like... Still got another 10 minutes to go, and it's just this fight for the rest, so fair warning. 10-15 minutes it looks like. But I scum it. There's definitely some scumming that goes on here. I have a line that I draw that's... I don't ever want to redo fights, but I will use ridiculous methods to win the fight. You know? I lost this fight due to my strategic incompetence.
Can't even catch my breath.
But because I understand how to beat this game's AIs, and I have beat this game's AI, and I have... you know, mechanics like Carbrick's invisibility that I don't ever use, and Asterian's stealthiness and range, and Karlak can just kind of stay away and lob stuff from the back seat, the back row, right? I'm able to do this, but the reason I'm able to do this is because the AI doesn't have any idea what to do about it. Essentially. Feels weird. I feel like I definitely feel weird about this. But where's your line? You know, I'm not too upset about the idea of saves coming. Uh, the only like I don't think on future playthroughs I'm gonna avoid doing it as much as I am in this one, because I want to be affected by it, you know. I want to feel like I did this wrong so that I will go about it better the next time, I think. And that's, I mean, that's just telling of like my personality and who I am and how I am to myself, I think, is really what it's telling. Is like, I definitely feel like I messed up. This whole time I'm like disgusted
Still on my feet.
by what I decided to do. I'm not happy with it. I don't know.
I've missed this.
I'm better than this, right? It's due to my unwillingness to use the combat tricks that are at my disposal.
They won't know what bit
The
them.
bag of I used one. Did I use 2 potions? I
This
might have
is
used
my
2
happy
potions
place.
in this fight, and only after the fight was over. And I have this bag full of throwing stuff that I'm using. It's just when I'm cornered that will I use this stuff. It's not in order to secure a victory, in order to finish an encounter successfully. Right? Will I use this stuff? It's to cheese it. Right?
Never a dull
I
moment.
think when it was time to get Lae'zel over to Balthazar so that she could get some good swings on him before he did whatever. I don't know. I should have done something. I should have used Dimension Door as Asterion to get both of them over to Balthazar and just bop them. Right, something. Like, there are so many combat tricks that I understand that are encouraged
Get down.
by myself, that I would encourage. You know, this is what I'm doing right now is technically a combat trick, but this is, I don't want to encourage this. I don't feel good about doing this, because this is disgusting to me. This is a little bit fun to like try to be knocking them all off the edge, but
Let's have a little fun.
abusing this stealth and they're not attacking and I'm just getting a bunch of free actions does not feel good. This should have been a much easier fight, but I made it way harder on myself by
For a cull.
being an idiot, ultimately. By just being stupid. So. Yeah, that's the question. What would you want me to do in this situation? I don't know why I always open it up for you to tell me what to do. But I think I'm just interested. I don't think whatever you say is law and that's how I'll move forward. I'm just, what are you looking for somebody,
Let's cook with fire,
what's the more,
baby.
cinematic, right?
Need some oil
The
over here.
more enjoyable watching experience is it to be honest and open about what happened, what my thoughts are, why this is happening,
Survival is all that matters.
or is it a better watching experience if you have no idea that this even happened and I just in this moment redid the fight and acted like this isn't what I, this isn't what happened. So I don't know. Yeah, that's because to me, I want this, right? That's why I'm doing it this way, because I want to show that
Let's have some courage.
I'm actually like doing all this. This is my playthrough. This is how I'm playing the game. This is authentically how this happened. But I just don't want it to be over. I don't want it to just end.
Let's have a little fun.
I don't want the run to end here. And I guess that's what I'm fighting for. Is for the run to not end. But to feel
Time to kill.
like I didn't. I don't know, because I did cheese it. This is cheesing it. This is exactly what that is. That is. No. This is exactly what that is. It's cheesing it. I'm definitely cheesing this fight.
Hunt.
And I guess save scumming is also cheesing it. So maybe I release a video and call it part 49 and a half, where I come back and I do this fight again, but have it planned out, give you the best of both worlds, right? Actually take care of this fight with my party and using the tools with the knowledge that I currently have.
They won't know what bit them.
The two different ways of cheesing it. I lost to this fight. I think I'm writing this down as a loss. Right, but I do want to continue. I do want to make it through to the end. This would have been a full party wipe.
Some fun. Ready or not?
Oh man.
Put 'em up.
Why am I using other arrows? Just use
Time to
the
push my
regular
luck again.
arrows and just blast them. I'm making this so painful by taking my time and deciding what to do. What is he even doing? I don't understand what the programming would have to be in his AI to get him to do this. Like, be hopping around like this, right? I do like the arrow of many targets. I love that arrow. I wish I could make arrows in this game. I messed around with alchemy a little bit recently, and it's cool. I love it. I'm loving the system of alchemy, but
I wonder if this is worth the
I
cost.
wish there was also a way that I could be crafting arrows and stuff like that. I guess I can craft throwables. I don't know
Hungry for the slaughter.
how deep that goes, but arrows, yeah. I wish I could do scrolls too. I wish I could make scrolls.
Just like old times.
I don't know what the logistics of making scrolls are in D&D. But yeah, finally I'm getting the courage to go take this guy on with fisticuffs. And since there's no fall damage, I can just hop on over here and smack him up real good. I'll lacerate him. I'll miss him. And I'll bop him over the head. For 10 damage. This fight, oh, I swear, it was not as hard as I made it. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. This fight is not as hard as I made it.
Let's move.
Blast him. Only 13 damage.
Time for a new approach.
I mean, I guess that's what I thought before.
Peace.
Are you gonna come back? Do you know Withers?
Need to find a way forward.
Is he your buddy? Probably not. Withers probably hates this dude. I for sure want to kill him, so I'm just gonna scorching ray him and give him 3 of them and then a skeleton buddy 1. It feels bad. That's the episode. It was painful. I'm so sorry if you did not enjoy that, but thank you very much for sticking through anyways. I think these episodes are necessary. I'm glad I got one of them in. I know it's been a while since I've had one of these, but more to come for sure. So stick around. See ya.